Good evening, Bro League fans and teams. We are live on Twitch to kick off week 3. I am Jeff Cat, and tonight with me I have Jay Mosey. How you living? How you feeling?
Feeling pretty good now that I got part of this Subway sandwich down, got
Hell
some
yeah.
energy out of that.
Food does in fact give energy. That is why we must eat.
For those that don't know.
Yeah. There's science in there somewhere for you. Look it up. Google it. Here we go. We got tonight Gorberts Goons versus Puppies and Kittens. Week 3 matchup, big one. Gorberts Goons coming in on the year 1-1 with a win, big win last week against Blind Bandits. Dominated the first half. Blind Bandits came back and gave them a run for their money. But Gorberts Goons were able to hold them off and get the win 7-5. Puppies and Kittens, on the other hand, coming in undefeated. Week 1 win against those very same Blind Bandits, 7-3. And a pretty dominating win, 7-2 against Emotional Damage. So they got 6 points versus Gorberts Goons 3. But we got a little asterisk by this one, it looks like. Still has a little bit of time. However, once this match gets started, and we'll pull up these rosters. One of these players may be missing. Gorberts Goons did in fact ask for a sub. He will be filling in for Vidritz Gorbert, top frag for Gorberts Goons. Playing very solid so far. Right behind him is Vidritz, who will not be in attendance tonight. Then we have Flame and Card, and then Pokimane Fan, who I will try to call Pokey for the match. And in place of Vidritz tonight, Mosey, we have Geo, I believe is who that is.
Correct.
Who has subbed previously.
And Vidritz, I believe, the only one with an ace so far.
Yeah, Vidritz is the sole leader. He is the one atop of that ace mountain with the only Bro League ace so far. And for Puppies and Kittens, we have Call Out Expert, Hank Cyclone, Jay, Kinger, and Baby Merchant. Kinger is the player that is yet to show up, and they have elected to play a 4v5 if necessary. And the time for him to show up is waning by the second. Once the match starts, no roster moves can be made, and that is in the rules. We highly suggest everyone go and read them at the broleague.org website. Skyrim, Ian will remember that. I like it. Well, this is a big matchup. Puppies and Kittens coming in undefeated. We got a lot of big matchups this week. I believe we have, 3 already scheduled? Mosey? Or 4? 4
or 5 are scheduled.
Yeah.
I think 5 because there is one on Sunday now as well.
Okay, yeah. Tomorrow we have a doubleheader. Is that right?
Yep.
Doubleheader. Blind Bandits versus Cocked and Loaded, and then you guys will be in action right after that. And who are you guys playing?
Row IS.
Row IS. Pretty hot team. I believe they're 2-0 as well.
Yeah, it'll be quick.
In your favor, of course. But
sure.
We are, I think, ready to kick this off. We've given as much time as we can. We try to give teams 15 minutes. And where will we be going, Mosey?
We're going to go to Clubhouse, Jeff.
Clubhouse it is.
Fan
Not
favorite.
One of favorite? Fan favorite, but
fan fragrance.
But not one of my personal favorites. I usually struggle on this map. Don't know what it is. I just don't do well on this map.
All right, well, we'll hit this commercial real quick and be right back with y'all with the game.
And here we go.
And we're live.
Going to Clubhouse. Puppies and Kittens versus Gorberts Goons. Unfortunately, in a 5v4, we have seen this before. Actually, I was part of one of these last year as I had a ridiculous act of God hit my house and knock my power out in the middle of a match. But it
is
pause the timer, please.
possibly the loudest lightning strike I think I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah, I'm glad. I'm at least glad that someone could hear it through the microphone before I lost all power.
I mean, the fact that I did hear it through your mic is pretty insane. It's saying something.
Yeah, there's a lot of sound cancellation and noise reduction on this side of the map here for me, and couldn't quite drown out that lightning strike which hit right by my window. So that was cool. That was lovely.
Well, Jeff, so far this season, me and you know nothing but scuffed games. As we get into this one, we have already done a 4v4. We've had a forfeit that we didn't even get to do to start the season. And now we're looking at a 4v5 with someone disconnecting already in the first few seconds of the ban phase. So it's,
It is what it is.
It's interesting.
I don't want to say we're a cursed casting team, but they say the proof is in the pudding. So they're super fun for your team. Yeah, I'm sure it was. I'm sure it was. You guys fought hard that map though. I was against the Green Bastards in season 2.
Bastards, yep.
You guys fought valiantly. That was a pretty solid effort with 4 people. And to this day, I'll stand by that if I were there, easy dubs.
Whole different season.
Possibly. Possibly. So is he reconnected, Gio?
He has not made it back yet.
Lovely. Off to a great start for season 2.
3.
Boy. Season 3, yes. My goodness. Well, I guess we can take this time to go over some matchups that we will be seeing in season 2 or 3. I don't know why I keep saying that. We will have Aggressively Average take on not that team because I'm on results. Let's go to matches. Yeah, let's do that. Cocked and Loaded, we talked about. They're going to be taking on the Blind Bandits. Your guys, the Night Owls, will be taking on Roias. Squirrel will be faced off against Aggressively Average. Team 12 will be matched up against Team Conspiracy. And Vivid Polar, with their first action on the year in game last week, we've taken on Emotional Damage. Vivid Polar coming off a pretty strong appearance on Cafe last week.
Yeah.
In their first action. Looked pretty solid.
Yeah, it was pretty nice outing. Looked like it might have been a little rough at first, but then they had some clutches on there. So we're going to go ahead and throw this into tech problems real quick while we try to get this guy back into the match, and we'll be right back.
Alrighty. All right, here we go. We are ready, everyone. It is time. We apologize for the issues. The first ban will be Thatcher. We will stick with the same ban as we had when this issue occurred. And then the rest are up in the air.
Just so everyone is aware, the match had technically started. So we had an op ban on the board. And the player missing did show up among the rehost, but due to the rules, there are no roster changes during after the match has started. So that is why we are still going to be in a 4v5 here.
Yeah, and the reason we were actually waiting for so long is match did start, and as Hoy Hoy has pointed out, we did have a disconnect once the match started, so that will be a reconnect situation. And I believe we will count that as one of the two rehosts, yes? Since technically match has started. That makes sense. If we're going to count match start for the one rule, we have to match start for the other rule. Okay. But no more negativity. We're here. We're playing some Siege. Pro League is in effect. Week 3 kicking off here. I fear that me and Mosey and I will have to not ever partner ever again, as it seems to curse the matches, but we are here. And we are at Clubhouse. And we are going CC Cash as the first site for Gorberts Goons. They have went with a Jaeger, which we really didn't cover the bans in the process, so I'll go over those now. Looks like we have a Finka, a Kaid, a Thatcher, and a Valk ban. So Finka's starting to, I believe it's the third time now that Finka's been banned, Mosey.
Yeah, a lot of
attacker's objective is to locate a bomb.
Pretty nice to have the LMG with the boost, the recoil boost, and giving some help as well. It's just pretty nice to have.
It's a big one, and we saw this very team, I believe, Gorberts Goons use that Finka very well, getting some revives even. I think they had 2 downs in a match in week 2, and were able to pull them back up. Could be wrong on the team, but that did happen. That's the mute jammer off the wall there. Baby Merchant's able to take that off with the Mav. He's got the Mav holes. Gets the one on the drone hole as well. Looks like they're going to be able to hit that hard breach. Hank's going to roll up and throw the ace charge on. While this is happening, they brought a Jaeger, a Smoke, Mute, Mozzie, and a Wamai. So they have 2 grenade denials, I guess. Utility denial with that Jaeger and the Wamai, and more if you count the Mozzie.
Trying to drone it out, see if I can find some intel here. Spot the guy in the rafters here. Gets the drone. Getting a lot of free territory with the drone here.
There's your entry frag. That's one off the board for Gorberts Goons, but quickly answered, as I can't tell who gets the kills because my bitrate is terrible with this, but we're in a 3v4 now.
The Geo gets taken out by Baby Merchant, and then Gorbert takes out Geo, or Jay, I'm sorry.
Another kill, double kill for Gorbert. In a 4v2, Hank has worked his way up to the garage, picks one off top of Red. 3v2 now, this is doable for, that's another one for Hank, headshot. 2v2 now. It is
Attackers
Hank
have
and
located
Call
a
Out.
bomb.
Call Out's moving into server. Looks like there's one top of red. He's gonna get that cover. Let's see if they can get the plant down here. Hank's gonna go ahead and start the plant process. Call Out's worked in, but the C4 does the damage. And they went right. I don't think Call Out saw it, and Gorbert with a kill, and that's a 3-piece for him.
That's 4, actually.
4?
Yeah, you got all 4 of them. No, I'm sorry, you're right.
Yeah, C4 got him from underneath on the one.
Yeah.
However, Gorbert was able to clean up after the plant denial had been made. I believe Gorbert finished off the C4, so it looked like he got 4 kills. However,
Yeah.
there you go. Wrapped up pretty good there by Gorberts Goons. Puppies and Kittens definitely made a push there to try to get that plant down. That play underneath is just tough when there's a C4. Or the plant, I should say, is just tough when there's a C4 underneath.
Right, and it was a nice throw.
Attackers
just
need to
getting that
locate
down
and
on
defuse bombs.
default plant there. They are going to go
Absolutely.
basement.
You can stop worrying about grenades. ATS deployed and ready to go.
All right, gonna go basement here. They roll. Gorberts Goons going to keep the same lineup, except they're going to bring a Malusi this go round over the Kaid. They're gonna let them get the hatches, which is a
10 seconds to go.
that's a unique strategy. Seems like something you would want to deny. But maybe Merchant going with the Habana, he'll be able to take those
Attackers
hatches
must locate and defuse the bomb.
as he pleases.
Going to bring the Habana and the Buck with the secondary hard breach. I think they...
So in theory, they could hit 2 hatches simultaneously and maybe make some noise with that. Or even, I could see them using Hank's one of his blue card breaches to maybe blow up dirt as well.
Yeah.
That would make sense to get that opened up.
I already got the blue hatch opened up.
Quick work.
Thank you so much. Knock, knock.
I feel like you gotta move a little quick in this situation, being 4v5. But how much will they try to worry about a run?
Set to blow it up.
Yeah, we'll see. They got hatches and sounds like they're working on dirt as well. So they're definitely getting things opened up for the advantage.
Oh, and nice shot.
Baby Merchant with the swing taken
A bomb has
out
been located.
Geo, and that's another entry for Puppies and Kittens. They're making pretty good work of getting into this map.
I don't know if they know he's there. They do now. See how much they focus on him. If they're gonna try and cut off his rotate back downstairs, it's gonna be hard to do when they're all over in bar. I don't know if they'll be able to get over to the other side to cut it off.
No, I don't. You would think maybe in a perfect world there would be a Nomad air jab here, and there you go.
My air jab is deployed.
There it is. Nomad swings though, unfortunately, and Gorbert takes out. Actually, that wasn't Nomad. That was Zofia that swung the air jab. I'm sorry, my apologies. But Gorbert gets a kill off of the air jab, but knows that he can't rotate effectively. So he's gonna just drop down and, play sight here.
Like the footholes here on that third panel.
Yeah, that gives audio cues and just a lot of intel. There's a great kill there for Puppies and Kittens. However, they are running out of time. They need to try to make this push and plant. Baby Merchant will stick this plant. God has an air jab from above. Call out holding. There's a kill. Plant does get
Operators, you are out of
stopped.
time.
It looks like right on time. The air jab did do its job, however, and knocked the defender off of that. And there you go. That's 2 in a row for Gorberts Goons.
Yeah,
Look like that.
the attack has been pretty good for Puppies and Kittens, honestly. It's just the last minute kill on the planner has gotten around for Gorberts Goons so far.
Absolutely.
Unfortunate to see, but at the same time, you know, it's part of it. You gotta try to protect as best you can.
Yeah, it was good, quick acting by Gorberts Goons there. Puppies and Kittens, I thought were going to be able to get that plant
Attackers
down,
need
and I
to locate
think
and defuse bombs.
it was very close. They were just able to get the kill right as it was about to be planted. But nonetheless, a good retake by Gorberts Goons. Now they're going to have to go to bathroom and master here and see how much they put a priority on holding the gym area. They will have a roamer play construction. We'll see how they elect to do this. I do like having that mirror in the bathroom.
Reinforcing wall.
It's a nice deterrent if, in
activated.
fact, they are going to blow that hot
Attackers must
tub
locate
wall.
and defuse a bomb.
One.
Healing station.
Back. All reinforcements nearly done.
Here we go. Flame doing a lot of setup here as the mirror. He's got a lot of stuff to do.
Activating jammer.
Geo already taking damage. So Jay maybe has he got some shots on him? Staying in that secret? Is that where that was?
I think it's through the, yeah. Moving in, getting some coverage already. Who is that over there on top of red? It's gonna
Don't
be
know.
Geo.
Geo,
Trying to find him.
Launching drop.
yeah, it looks like Mira doing Flame doing extra work here again,
Torches a go.
giving his teammate a rotate into Cash, noticing that he was in trouble on top of red, and what a swing! Jay getting a headshot and a second one to follow. That's a double entry in essence, taking out Card and Geo. So they have full control of Cash now. Jay and the rest of the Puppies and Kittens filing in behind. They have full construction control now as Baby Merchant's working on getting this hot tub wall open.
Looks like they may have called for a rotate since they have so much. There is a roamer gonna try and come up behind them.
You know, it's Gorbert again on the
Bomb
roam.
located by attackers.
And if he times this correctly, he could kind of clean up.
Reloading.
But it's
He's
key,
taking
baby.
a lot of damage, but he
Oh, but he gets the and
gets
one
the
made.
end one.
Attackers have dropped the bomb to
The
Oh, and
harm
Gorbert does.
and the bucket.
cover the diffuser.
Wise move here by Gorbert to pick the one. Merchant is actually safe. Mira's down here as well.
They're both
So they do not
offside.
have sight. There is no goon. There's no goon in sight whatsoever.
Impact.
They may have to just roll this without Baby Merchant here.
Device planted.
Yeah, I think they're gonna have to. Time is not in their favor to get that revive off. Plant is gonna go down here, and another C4 for Gorberts Goons. Call out the lone survivor here, and there you have it. Another solid clutch, another great push and attack by Puppies and Kittens, but ultimately the C4 has just proved their biggest enemy in this match.
Their attack has been phenomenal, honestly, Jeff.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Undermanned or not, it's just very impressive how they're taking sight, getting plant opportunities. However, the C4 has just been their ultimate demise so far in this match.
Very
Defenders, protect your
Honestly,
bombs from being defused by attackers.
pretty nuts the C4s they've had. At least that one. I don't think there were any cams, to my knowledge. I don't think they had any bulletproofs, but I think they did have the Mozzie. Maybe they had a.
Yeah, they've been bringing the Mozzie. Pokey's been running Mozzie, so they could have easily had a drone in place. It was right behind Bomb's chassis in Master.
10
If
seconds.
we know they're pushing that way, that's a pretty good guess. It can be safe to assume that once they realize they had sight, that would be the most logical
Attackers
place to
must locate
plant.
and defuse the
Right.
bomb.
But had he planted on the bed, which can he do that? Even?
I don't believe
know
so.
you can.
I
I think
believe
you can.
Could have been the difference.
Could have.
Well, they are back in cash.
Yeah, they get to rerun it here. Gorbert. Looks like he switched to a Thunderbird. Flame sticking with the smoke. Card sticking with the mute. Pokey with the Mozzie. And Geo sticking with Wamai to hold that garage area. One thing here, they were able to get the wall fairly effectively last time with this route. Ace is going up.
With only a mute on the board, it's pretty easy to go ahead and get rid of some of that. But I like to see him just kind of hold that.
That would be a very good angle to hold for a little bit while his teammates attempt to take that garage area. Maybe flush Wamai out to that rotate. Looks like he does have some intel. No.
Got Thunderbird moving in down in the bottom garage here. Seems like they may know that he's down there. They definitely know of the Rafters player.
Oh, 100%. I don't even think you need to drone the Raptors to.
Oh, he just
know.
misses. That is going to get caught by Wamai Magnet.
There's your entry kill. Jay going down. Early advantage here so far to Gorberts Goons. The Baby Merchant looks like he's going to try to switch it up. Hank is also down. I don't know if they know that. But Merchant's going to get aggressive here as opposed to picking up Hank. Looks like Call Out will go and get the revive. This is definitely an uphill battle here.
Think they heard him, Jeff?
It's very possible. If we heard him, they heard him. Yeah, they definitely heard him.
Oh, he got the trade.
Hank with a great headshot on Gorbert, but in the process, on such low health, Gorbert was able to get the kill. Call Out in a tough spot here. He's going to have to make some plays, and that will be Geo announcing his presence, I believe. And getting, was it the first one for Geo?
Geo
Yeah,
has one,
yeah.
yep.
I thought that was the first one we've seen.
First round
Gorbert.
where the 4v5 really was super effective.
Definitely
there.
noticeable.
Yeah.
Gorbert doing a lot of heavy lifting right now for the Goons. He's already at 9 kills.
I mean, at a 4v5, I feel like you're kind of at a. Do you really want to spend the time roam clearing? So he's kind of able to just roam around.
Almost
and,
roam
Attackers
freely.
need to locate and defuse bombs.
You know, they do have the Nomad cutting off some rotations, but
Yeah, they've had some good Nomad setups. They've just Call Out had the Nomad on bottom garage, but the Zofia swung it a little aggressively.
magazine.
when you're having to fight uphill like Puppies and Kittens are doing right here, you don't want to. There's a fine line. You need to be somewhat aggressive, but not too aggressive. Yeah, you got to play a little more conservative.
5
But-
seconds left.
Like we mentioned, Gorbert's kind of having a field day here
Attackers are moving
on
out
the
to
roam
locate a
so
bomb.
far on the defensive side.
I would, you know, I'm gonna be excited to see this matchup again in the future. I think
Absolutely.
this is definitely one that we could see moving into the major at the end of the season.
Great
Just-
reminder for teams, and I hate that it's always you and I on the receiving end of these matches,
Activating jammer.
but it's just another great reminder, you know, things happen, but if the match is scheduled, you know, you got to show up. You got to show up. And if you know you're not going to be able to show up, 24-hour notice for subs as casters.
And I believe
And
we
league-
just got a wall bang onto.
That is unfortunate entry, and Baby Merchant also losing the kill, or the gunfight. And we're quickly in a 5v2 here. But to my point, the players aren't the only ones here. There are also jobs and things for other
A
people.
bomb has been
There's
located.
Hank Cyclone taking out cars. Trying to get things evened up here for Puppies and Kittens, and if Jay can win this gunfight, it could be much better favor. And there's a
Attackers have recovered their
headshot for you, Jay Mosey.
Yep,
Nicely
2v3.
done by
Bomb
Jay.
located by attackers.
And now
another
it's a 2v2. Hank and Jay getting it done.
2 double kills per on both ends of that, and Jay
Looks like they're
is
just
going
gonna
to
go for the kills.
Yeah, they're going to swing this. Jay has defuse. He's covered somewhat here by Hank.
Attackers are
He's going to
active.
get that plant down, which is huge.
That
Gorberts
is
Goons
huge,
will have
yeah.
to retake this. Gorbert is also
have
off the
located the
board. They
diffuser.
were able to take him out early. Hank in a good spot here. Cheeto taking some damage, but does win the fight against Jay. It's all up to Hank here. Hank gets one, and the Claymore gets the second. Jay from the grave, and Puppies and Kittens are able to pull one out in the armory plant. Well done by Jay and Hank Cyclone.
Puppies and Kittens getting the round after it seemed like it was just about to be a bloodbath.
2 entries right off the bat for Gorberts Goons, but not to be denied. Puppies and Kittens come through on a huge effort there by Hank and Jay. Basically in a 2v5 plant and hold.
Yep. Pretty nice.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Pretty nice comeback off of that there.
Well
to
done
see it.
by Puppies and Kittens. And if they can squeak out another attacking round here, the first half is pretty solid given this situation. 2v2, I think you would have taken any day of the week.
Heads active, ready to engage. Heads down, you did it, mate. You can stop worrying about grenades now. Deploying jammer.
10
Here we
seconds
go.
left before insertion.
Heads down, John.
5 seconds left before insertion.
Back to the drive direct.
They do elect to
Attackers are moving
change
out
it
to
up.
locate a
They
bomb
go
and defuse
to, is this Master and
Master
Jim?
Jim, yep. See if they play a little more conservative after that. Or if they're
Yeah.
gonna.
They were able to clean it up,
Razor wire going up.
pick off 2 very early, but you know, Jay and Hank had other ideas.
Oh, just throw it on the other side. Moving into garage already.
Now, I don't think they're going to have much opposition over here. I don't see anyone. Is there someone playing cash? Is that what I'm seeing? looks, or top red maybe?
Yeah, top red. They're playing over in cash and top red.
Okay, so they will have some company, but not immediately. And there it is. Call out getting taken out from that very person we were talking about. I can't read the name. I'm sorry.
It was Gorbert underneath.
Okay.
Bottom garage. Gio is top red and cash, and he does get a kill onto Jay in the garage.
Reloading, cover me!
I think that's the only presence that Puppies and Kittens had over there. That's a good hold by Gio and Gorbert.
Hank
There's
gets
a
him
good-
another one.
Hank is starting to pop off here. He does hear Gio, no doubt, as he's shuffling and switching weapons all over the place. I feel like they hear them. And it looks
knows
like they're
he's
gonna
down
get
there.
Yeah. Great job by Hank. This red stair push should be happening soon.
They may
Well,
have
no, it
backed
looks
off
like they
here.
backed off. That would have
It's
been
gonna
the time
rotate
to
all the way
push. And again, Hank along with another puppy or kitten, take your pick. Him and Merchant are making a move on the side here. Oh,
Baby
and as
vaults
soon as I
in and
say
wins that battle against the person
Bomb located
right
by
next to him.
attackers.
that. Good trade though for Gorberts Goons and as well as the Hank here. Get some free fires onto that construction office wall, and Hank will lose that on the swing, as I believe that is Gorbert. I apologize.
Yes.
I can't read any of these names.
Yes, it was Gorbert.
Your bit rate is atrocious.
Can't help that.
Hopefully Twitch chat can at least read these names.
Moving into the second half, Puppies and Kittens did get around. It is 5-1. Kills as follows: Gorbert with 13 kills. Next would be Hank with 8. Multiple people with 4.
force.
And a couple with 2. And then Card still sitting on 0, but it's really not, he hasn't had to do much. He hasn't really had to
No.
worry about it. So
Oh, he's still searching.
Attackers need to
Playing
locate
his
and
roles,
defuse
no
bombs.
doubt. And his role will switch to hard reach here. As Gorbert switches to the attacking side, Gorbert's going to play his beloved Twitch role here. Delane going with the Maverick, so they will bring 2 hard breaches essentially. Pokey with the Ayana, and Gio will select the Zofia. And I believe he's going to bring the LMG. I would have just assumed. Baby Merchant rolling with Castle. Mute on call out. Lamai for Jay. And Jaeger for Hank. Cyclone.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds to go.
all right.
Attackers must locate and defuse a bomb.
They don't have the Maverick on this side of things. So it'll be interesting.
Oh,
if
they
if
did. The lame had Maverick. It looks like he switched off to go with the Ace. I'm sorry, Thermite. He was on Maverick.
see if
So he did
the
a repeat.
Twitch can get in and handle this denial.
Gone 6 the garage door. That's 1 Twitch thrown down. They weren't able to get that camera.
A
It looks
bomb
like
has
they were
been
able
located.
to
Enemy blocked
get the wall anyway. I don't think they used a mute for the wall.
Figure they probably get the wall anyway, so let's just try to
Just do what we did
get
on the
drones.
on the
I
other
like the
side.
decision.
Activating Selma sequence. Activating shot flow.
Jay's gonna do his best to hold this garage area. He's got Wamais all over the place, as you can see. Looks like Flame has some thoughts on pushing this backside with Thermite. At least he's gonna drone it out for someone to do that very thing.
I want to say he dropped. Yep, there he is dropping logistics here. He's gonna open up this construction wall.
Gonna open that up and then start just whacking on that castle.
Increasing our defenses.
Gio's hanging outside of this balcony. We'll see if they formulate a push here. Still no kills on the board for either team.
Silly Binka.
Lame droning out top of the red,
Attackers have located a bomb.
trying to get some intel for those guys outside the wall.
This is odd because Falame does in fact have defuse, and he is on the backside by himself, I believe. So this is different. Hank getting the entry, it looks like. Call out. Gets refragged. There's another kill, and it's a 4v2 quickly. I'm sorry, that's why they cleaned that up really quick.
I couldn't find the right person. I kept trying to predict which one would be the first, but
It happened so fast, it's impossible.
well, match point. Unfortunately, this is how 4v5. Although Jeff, they battled very strongly on the attack side.
Well, the first 3 rounds of attack were very near a win for Puppies and Kittens.
Yeah. Don't want to,
Attackers need to locate and
you
defuse
never
as many
want to
bombs as
see
they can.
anything like this. This isn't.
No, and we try not to harp on it for the cast's sake, but everything that has been said has been noted. However, these are all very perfect world situations, and there's a lot of factors to look into. Their sub per team is great, but however, the way the league is based off of tiered rank play and things like that. It's just really
could be
hard to
abused.
implement.
10 seconds remaining.
It would definitely be abused. There's no doubt about it.
5
People
seconds
are
remaining.
competitive. It's difficult to
Bomb
do things
located
like
by
that.
attackers.
But
Attackers are
we
heading
try to
out
make the
defuse
best
a bomb.
of it. That's why
Attackers
rules
have located a
are
bomb.
very much black and white here, and it sucks when things happen like this. But if you bend for one, you have to bend for all. So,
See you on the other side.
only thing we can suggest is when your match is scheduled, please show up, as match start is considered when the host has started the ban process. Pokey's gonna send that Iana drone in. They
Go
will
ahead
spot
and-
it.
Go ahead and get in there.
Increasing our defenses.
Aggressive plays here for Pokey. His Iana drone was spotted, but he's gonna go ahead and take that anyway.
Going live.
Looks like he's gonna wait for some more stuff to happen as he's kind of lingering in limbo. He's just hanging out over there in ladder. Falame and Card are gonna try to push this kitchen side and see what they can start.
Clear.
Pokey's still standing by.
Taking a look around.
No reason to take a gunfight when you're not prepared. Gio's got control of this kitchen hatch here. And he gets one slack, and that's Hank crossing the site there. That's a good play by Gio, being patient.
Gonna use that kill to move in on the ult.
Another kill by Gio. That's a double for him. Call out and Jay, the only ones remaining. Gorbert taking out Call out Jay. The lone. Oh, and they just walked right by him. How did he not get that kill? Gio
I'm
able
not
to swing.
exactly sure how
Oh my
Gio did not die there.
Looks like he was hit in the head. Gio took multiple bullets, but was able to get the swing, and Gorberts Goons is going to wrap this up 7-1. And that will be their second win on the year. Both teams now at 6 points for the season. And, again, unfortunate way that this happened. But Puppies and Kittens strikes me as a team that will be very much on the hunt.
They'll be
for the rest
fine
of the
in
season.
the long run.
Absolutely.
They're definitely not going to be excited or happy about it. But
As I want to paint the, I don't want to say that we're not sympathetic, because we don't want that for anyone. However, you know, that's why rules exist, to not be abused, for things to keep rolling per se. There's 12 teams this season, and each team has 11 games. That's 66 games we have to cast. We have to stream. Teams have to play. You know, it's very important that everyone shows up. It's unfortunate, but Gorberts Goons do get the 3 points tonight. We are not, you know, we're not unsympathetic. It's not something we want to have to do, but it's one of those. It is what it is. That being said, you know, Puppies and Kittens had a hell of a show for 4v5.
Yep. All right, well, that'll do it for tonight. We will be back with a doubleheader tomorrow. Many games to come, everyone, so keep your eyes out.
Buckle up.